Alright, so welcome to High Concept. That's such a great name.
Good job.
Thank you. And today we're going to start with Emily. Emily's going to give us a movie concept. I'm going to give her 2 words, and she has to make a movie out of it. Now, I'm not as creative as Emily is right now. She's at a higher level of creativity than me. That's a good code word for what we're doing.
A good euphemism.
Oh, call back. Some stuff you guys didn't hear. But I'm going to come up with the ideas. She says she's ready to whip one out at you.
Gross.
Right? Gross is indeed. So, since it's St. Patrick's Day...
Oh, God.
What?
I just feel like this is going to go in a thematic direction that I was not anticipating.
Ooh, okay. Well, today's St. Patrick's Day, and for our listeners, or watchers, it's when there's like a guy named Pat, and they're getting snakes out. Like...
Getting them out of what?
Out of Ireland, right? Isn't St. Patrick's Day like some guy named St. Pat?
So I heard that it wasn't like literal. There were never actual snakes there. But
was it like a code word for some minority?
It was a code word for Druids.
Druids?
They had snake tattoos.
That's not a minority. I thought you were going to say she was
it's
Druish.
It's a religious minority.
She's Druish.
Druish.
Like Spaceballs. She's like, she's Druish. A Druish princess.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay, so that doesn't really change
my reference game was not on point.
That doesn't really change my categories, though.
Okay.
We got off on a tangent.
Be about like leprechauns or some shit, right?
You don't. Let me tell you what it is.
Okay, what are they? Sorry.
One is leprechauns, but the other is snakes.
Leprechauns.
Because St. Patrick gets out the Drew snakes.
Oh God!
You dirty Drew.
Okay.
So there you go. Leprechauns and snakes. So, do you want to come up with a name first, or come up with the idea and then throw the name at us at the end? It's up to you.
I'm gonna have to do the name at the end.
Okay. So, all right.
I have to wait till like the
part
of the concept.
And I'm gonna try my best not to interrupt you.
Okay.
Because you don't like me asking questions when you do anything.
Only if they're leading questions. You can ask me clarifying questions all you want to.
I thought that's what I was doing. But that's okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna less creativity, so I think we'll be good.
All right.
So did you come up with anything? Do you want a genre too? Would that help, or do you want to just do whatever genre you want? With
Give me a genre. I'm curious.
Okay. You want a genre? You do want a genre?
Yeah.
Horror movie.
Horror movie. Leprechauns and Snakes. Okay. So
I thought that was easy because there's leprechauns horror movies and snake horror movies. I thought I was throwing you a softball.
Well, here's the thing: I've never seen like a real horror movie, so I don't.
You wait, hold on. Pausing on the recording. You've never seen a real horror movie?
I mean, I've seen movies with scary elements, but I've never seen like a.
What's the scariest movie you've seen that you think is the closest to being a horror film?
Well, like The Shining. I've seen that.
Shining's a horror film. But
it's all the way to horror. It's not like.
I mean, I would counter that. I guess kids today might think like, oh,
yeah. Well, see,
that's
I've seen that. I've seen The Exorcist.
Exorcist is horror.
Okay, and I've seen.
I think. Let us know in the comments if you think that it's not.
Right.
Smash that like button, bitch.
So I've got The Exorcist and I've got The Shining. I've seen The Sixth Sense. Is that a horror movie?
I don't know. That's a stretch.
I don't think so.
I think just because it has a weird horror twist, I don't think. Like, he sees ghosts, but not most of the ghosts are mean. We're getting off topic. We're getting way off topic.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
Leprechauns and Snakes. We can take away the horror movie.
No, I'll work with it.
Okay.
Okay.
I commend your...
Yeah, so in this movie, the leprechauns are the protagonists. There's like a community of leprechauns.
In this movie?
In this movie.
Are there other movies that you think leprechauns are not the protagonists?
Like, aren't the horror movies about leprechauns?
Oh, leprechauns are There's evil? Leprechaun. I forgot about that. You're right. You're right. No, go ahead.
Okay. Okay then. So they're the protagonists, and they live in a happy agrarian society.
So is this like a Smurfs kind of leprechaun?
They are not dissimilar from Smurfs.
So they're tiny. And they've got green diapers on their head instead of white diapers.
No, I mean, they're little people, but they're not like...
It's very PC of you.
They're not like really tiny. They're not like Smurf, like kind of tiny.
Like in between.
They're not like ankle height.
They're not ankle height. Do you think they're like knee height?
They're probably like thigh.
Do you think they're knee height to a June bug?
They're probably thigh to hip height.
So like a child.
Like a child.
Okay.
But they're like...
But they're not children.
Yeah, they're very stocky.
So are they like a garden gnome level?
Like taller than garden gnomes.
Oh, okay.
In general.
Now, but they look kind of like garden gnomes. That look, that like Disney Snow White dwarfy kind of look. Or are they like scary looking?
I mean, they don't have that like honkable looking nose.
Honkable.
Yeah,
Is
like
it
the
pointy
dwarves.
instead?
I mean, they look like people for the most part.
They
Just
are
like
people.
stocky, ruddy people.
Stocky, ruddy people. Okay. Good. We got it.
Okay.
Were those okay questions?
Yes.
I think
they were clarifying questions. Okay. So anyway, the leprechauns all live in this village, and they're very secluded there. Not many people go outside the village, because there's all these like horror stories.
This seems like The Village, M. Night movie The Village. They were in a village. They weren't going out.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Keep going. I thought you had.
Why would you think I seen? Why would you have think I seen?
Why would I have a think you've seen?
Why would you think I had seen that when I literally just said I've only seen 3 horror movies?
I mean, because his movies are barely horror.
Right. I wouldn't. But they count.
Do they?
I don't know about the 6.
What about The Happening?
Oh, I guess I have. I have seen
You've
horror
seen
movies.
The Happening, and The Happening is supposed to be a horror.
I've also seen Birdemic.
That's shock and terror.
I just mean the horror movies that I've seen
genre,
beyond those
like
would all be riff tracky ones. Like Sharknado, is that horror? No.
No, that's like a
action?
monster. That's like a monster action flick.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, these leprechauns, they live in this like secluded valley or some shit, and life is okay but fearful. Everybody's always like
okay but fearful.
You know, like there's no actual reason for them all to be afraid, but they like
feel it.
You know, they feel it and they like, you know, work each other up.
The leprechaun sense of tingling?
No, it's not like some magical it's more of a cultural thing. Like their culture is like
they've been taught outside is bad.
Exactly. They're very fearful and
but it's okay.
but in general, there's nothing like that would justify that fear. That's what I was trying to say. Not that like it's okay, but they're terrified. I was
okay. They just have a low-level source of dread.
Right. they have an overarching sense of dread, but their valley is very fertile, and they
yeah, it is.
I think I said fertile.
Fertile.
Fertile. Okay. So they live in this valley and they're all scared. And this rumor goes around that there are snakes in the surrounding mountainside meadows.
There's this rumor that there were snakes. Like, that's a rumor that someone would have. Hey, Bill, did you hear that there were snakes?
It's not like a rumor that snakes exist. It's like a rumor that there's a like tangible fear of like a reason.
Yeah, but not that snakes are attacking people. There's just a rumor going on that there's snakes. I get that it's not that the rumor that snakes exist in reality. Right? I'm saying it's weird.
Well, I've never seen them.
Right? No, I mean it's weird that would be a rumor. Not that there's like snakes attacking or there's snakes that are growing in number and they're stealing our eggs.
I said that there were snakes just outside the.
Right, but they could have always been there. Just being there doesn't make them bad.
But the leprechauns are more prone to be afraid.
So they're just making it up. They saw a snake and they were like, that thing's probably eating all of the leprechauns.
Well, so
is there like national flag like a snake with a cross sign on it? Like we don't like snakes.
It's not like their fear is limited to just snakes.
Oh, okay.
They don't have
It's not their arch
snake alarm or
nemesis.
something.
It's not their arch It's not their arch enemies.
Well, I think anything that they felt afraid of would be their arch enemy.
Then everyone would have multiple arch enemies.
Right, and that's the thing
So
about
that's against
leprechauns.
arch.
Is that they have lots of arches.
That's how fearful they are?
Exactly. They're so fearful that they feel like every threatening thing is their arch nemesis.
So hey, they're snakes.
And that's why they're so hard to find.
That's fair. Like that's fair.
Yeah.
Like a Sasquatch.
Right, they're really scared. If only they knew how much they had in common.
They could be together.
Exactly.
The Sasquatch. The Leprechauns.
I feel like
the Leprechauns.
That's good.
Yeah. Sasquatch. No. Leprechauns. Leprechauns.
I think you're getting more creative.
Maybe. I think I'm lower than that creativity I was before, but we're not done. So, we've got a great idea. These fearful little fucking leprechauns.
And they're surrounded by snakes.
They're surrounded by snakes because they found out from rumor.
But are they or aren't they? That's part of the building.
So they might not actually be outside of snakes.
They might not.
Then how did the leprechauns get mad about snakes?
They're just
never seen
scared
a
about it
snake.
because there's a rumor.
It's self-perpetuating. It's like a 24-hour news cycle.
People are like, we can never go out there because there's snakes.
There's too many snakes. No one knows, though. Is there like a wall around the leprechaun
They're in a
village?
secluded valley.
Okay.
It's really hard to get over the mountains.
There's just a lot of trees. I don't have time to go by all those trees.
There's mountains around the valley.
Okay. Or is this a normal time where you can fly over the fucking mountains?
No.
So this is in the past.
It's just in sort of an alternate movie dimension.
Okay. But planes don't exist.
Not as such.
Not as such.
I don't actually know because they're not relevant to the story.
What's some deep world building? Okay, but they're in a secluded valley.
Right.
They think they're snakes.
They think they're snakes.
They're fearful little leprechauns.
They're fearful leprechauns.
Okay.
So night falls, and some of the leprechauns try to check out a sound they heard in the woods.
What's that sound?
Right, because they're really fearful, and so they want to know.
Is this based on me?
No.
Because I'm always asking about sounds.
No. Way to take it personally. Do you really associate yourself with a leprechaun?
I'm leprechaun-ish. I've got a beard. I like a fine oil.
Why would beards be key to leprechauns?
Because you see leprechauns, they have those beards with the curly things at the end. I'm looking mostly at Notre Dame's mascot.
Okay. So there's one picture of a leprechaun with a curly beard.
I'm sure.
That you know of.
No, I'm sure there are other pictures of these leprechauns. No matter how secluded their village
they don't all
may
have
be.
beards. That's stereotyping.
How about you think a woman can't have a beard?
I didn't say a woman can't have a beard. I'm saying the leprechauns don't.
I think they do.
Some do.
Anyway, so we've got the
I'm
leprechauns.
really standing up for the leprechauns. I'm some of them do. Don't you talk shit about my leprechauns.
I don't know why.
Hey.
Because leprechauns are stupid. No, listen, they're going out in the woods and they know there's been rumors of snakes.
Because they heard sounds
right.
and they want to investigate.
That's stupid.
Someone I know.
That's so they are based on
No, I
me.
only said that just to mess with you because you said that. Yeah.
So they're out. He goes out to the woods.
Right, and they hear sound, and
what's the sound? Can you make the sound? That's pretty good.
And so they follow the sound, but cautiously.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a lot of hand cam.
Oh, you mean shaky cam?
Shaky cam.
There you go.
As you just see dark woods go by. So.
Oh, like Blair Witch?
Yeah, it's
the Blair Leprechaun
It's
project?
got a very Blair Witch aesthetic, except they're leprechauns and their forest is slightly different color tinted.
Okay.
It's more green.
It's more green because it's a leprechaun.
Yeah.
Okay. So they go out in the woods.
Right, and then that sound gets a lot louder. It's but louder than that.
But louder, really loud in the theaters.
And then the camera falls on the ground.
Oh, someone attacked the leprechaun. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that the end?
Well, no.
Oh, that was like just
that was just like a scene. I'm trying to like do my best at horror world building because I've never seen a horror movie really. Things just get scarier and scarier, and then everybody's really scared.
Well, that's fine, but I didn't know that was just a scene because like we've probably been going on for like 30
You always
minutes.
think that. You don't know.
I don't know.
So anyway, these attacks escalate and continue being very mysterious. And the
they
rest
keep
of the
going
leprechauns...
into the woods and keep getting hit. Okay.
Right. There's like a couple more attacks like that.
Was the supposed to be a snake?
Not necessarily.
Oh,
we never know, Chris. That's the twist.
Oh.
We never know if there are snakes.
You never find out if there's snakes. So the way you included snakes into this movie is that there are no snakes, but you don't know there's no snakes.
It's a metaphor for politics.
What's politics?
Because really isolationist conservatives are like always really afraid of things. So the people start getting really distrustful, and they keep hearing these rumors, and people keep disappearing, and they're getting more and more anxious, and they start turning on each other, and
the leprechauns are turning on each other.
Yeah, because they think that the other ones are just either gaslighting them or like in league with the snakes.
In league with the snakes that they don't know if they exist or not.
Well, they know people are disappearing.
And they're just straight up blaming snakes.
Right, that's the only thing that they know to blame.
Snakes that
they're sure that it's snakes. Well, by the time people have heard the sound, they're pretty much gone.
Oh, so if you're in earshot, you're fucked.
Exactly.
So even if they didn't investigate the sound, they first heard the sound at home. So.
Well, they heard a big sound.
They didn't hear
it was like.
Oh, and that's not enough to do me.
No, exactly.
Oh, that's fine. I'm aware. But it's only when you get close enough to be like.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fairly close, I suppose.
Okay.
So they stay home, they don't get bitten unless it comes closer. But it's not a snake. What is it?
Well, no, that's not part of my movie.
Oh, you never find out what it is.
You never, ever do.
Do you ever find out that it's not snakes?
No, you don't find out
Right,
what it
so
is.
then how is this even a question? They're going to just assume it's snakes. They have no reason to think it's not.
Right.
You never find out.
But they don't actually have any reason to believe it's snakes. They just surmise that.
So...
Somebody might overhear someone use the word snake and like assumes that it was about the disappearance and the river.
Right, but I'm saying this is all behind the scenes.
No, it isn't.
You just said the audience never finds out if there even aren't snakes.
Right.
So how do you find out that there aren't something?
You never find out what it is.
Right.
So you never know if it is or isn't snakes.
But then how do we know that the snakes are rumors if we don't know whatever it is, it could be snakes?
Because since we never confirm it, of course it's a rumor.
Right, but then how does the audience know that it's a rumor? like not that it's a rumor. How does the audience figure out when there was a not snake option to have? They're gonna get at the end of the movie, and it's gonna end, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, the snakes must have got them." Is there a little twist that makes you think oh, maybe they're not snakes?
That part's like the religious metaphor. Because,
yeah, but nobody's gonna register that, are they?
All those people are always like, God. I know God exists because otherwise, what would the explanation be? And they're like, I know it's snakes because otherwise, what would the
their answer to their afterlife or whatever is it's gotta be snakes.
Exactly. It's all. I'm pretty sure it's snakes. Do you believe in the snakes?
How come when I jump in the air, I come back down again? It's probably snakes, bro. That's how the snakes work. Right. Snakes work in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's title of this movie.
Snakes? Question mark?
That's the movie. Snakes. Was there a tagline? Is there a tagline?
I'm thinking.
Okay, snakes.
The tagline is, "Are you serious?"
With a bunch of S's. Are you serious?
Yes.
Snakes? Are you serious? So that was Snakes? Are you serious? A movie by Emily. Sounds pretty good. Is there going to be a end of credit special shot? So the people who are I don't know, is it snakes? Is it not snakes? If they wait till the end of the credits, you get a hint of whether or not snakes.
No, you have to wait for the sequel. Snakes! Exclamation
mark. Question mark? Snakes? Are you serious? Snakes.
Now it's serious.
No.
Or this time it's serious.
I like either one. There's a lot of S's. This time it's serious. So then what's the third one in the Inevitable Snakes trilogy? By the way, we left Leprechauns off a long time ago. They just are tangential to this story. It's all about the snakes, baby.
You need to. They're like your audience.
But here's the thing. It's all about the snakes. Is it true? Because we don't even know if there's snakes.
Exactly.
You have done magic today, madam. It all makes sense. So thanks for listening to our movie. To Emily's movie, Snakes? Are you serious? Make sure to snake on that like button.
Snake it.
Slither on that like button and smash the subscribe button.
Gross.
Yeah, I don't like promoting our thing. Don't hit our like button, please. We don't want to know that you listen to this. Alright, so we'll see you next week, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, probably not actually next week.
Yeah. It'll be sometime.
We'll see you for the next one.
We'll see ya sometime.
Oh man. That was good.